what I really want to do here is just hang out with you for a little second here to make sure that everyone has the ability to get on the webinar with us tonight. And look, this is going to be an incredible webinar. I'm exposing myself even more than I ever have tonight. And the reason is that this webinar is not about me, right? So up on the screen is a picture of me, which is cool, right? But this webinar is not about me. This webinar is about you, okay? So for those of you that came here to learn how to create high five-figure months, so those are like that's $10,000, $40,000, $50,000, $60,000, $70,000 per month. That's what I'm talking about here, okay? So, and that is all based around creating an online program based on your passion and your knowledge. Now, for those of you that are just joining, welcome, welcome, welcome. My name is Liz Benny. I'm super fired up, super grateful that you have showed up here live with me. I don't take it lightly in any way, shape, or form that you're with me right now. Seriously, you could be out Netflixing right now. You could be doing whatever, and you have chosen to be here. So massive congratulations to you. I guarantee you, without a shadow of a doubt, this webinar will change your life, okay? Now, another way that we can kind of call this webinar, if we wanted to give the webinar another title, it would be this one here. Here we go. So how to compel the crap out of your course with no uphill battles, no struggling, just fun and freedom. Now, for those of you that know me, you know I love using the word kapow a lot. It's my truth. It's how I speak it. Like, I just love the word kapow, right? So that's one way that we could call this webinar. We could also say that this is the real story of how I went from literally a nobody. Nobody knew me a couple of years ago, right? So how I went from a nobody to $1 million course creator, and how you can too, okay? Now, one final thing that I really want you to get is this webinar is about creating a simple online course, and how doing that took me from a moldy house to buying my family our dream home. Now, this is real. This webinar is absolutely real. I'm not going to roll with a normal stock standard webinar with you today. I want you to get the real story, because I know that you're here because you want to make a difference in your life. I know you want to get your story out into the world. I know that you have a message inside you that just needs to get out into the world, right? And I'm picking right now that you bloody well want to learn how to monetize your message, right? That knowledge that you have inside your head right now. Okay, now what I want to do is really and truly show you a quick background video here so that you get how important this is. Because again, this webinar is not about me. This webinar is 100% about you. But I've got to show you through my story, okay? So if it's okay with you, I'd love to start this webinar a little bit differently to what a traditional webinar would be. And I want to show you a video, because creating an online program literally took me from, as I said before, a moldy house that was literally going down the hill. I promise this to you, it was so bad. Looking back to see how bad it was now, it was just ridiculous, right? So I want to show you a video, and I want to give you a little bit of a background before I press play on this video, right? So here's the deal, is that my beautiful wife, Christy, and I had purchased our new house, right? But we played a game on our kids. They didn't know we'd purchased the house. And the night before we purchased our house, with what we'd done from our online program sales, right? So we'd made a lot of money in our online program, and we were at that point where we could actually buy our house, which was phenomenal. Nobody helped us. But here's the thing. We bought the house. We set the kids up royally. They thought that we hadn't bought the house. They thought that we were going to check the house out for one last time to see if we wanted to buy it. Now, little did they know we'd purchased it, and what you're about to see is what having an online program that converts like hotcakes, which is what I'll tell you today and what I'll teach you today, this is what it did for me. So I want you to see you in this message. Now, I'm going to turn the mic around 1 second, and I'm going to press play. I'll be right back. Okay, girls, we're at the house. Let's have a look. Have a look, cut them up. Do you like it? Do you like it?
Yeah. Sold?
Oh, no. Girls, look. It's got a sold sticker on it. Oh, no. Oh, no.
What are the girlies upstairs?
What are we going to do?
Let's hop out.
What did you tell us what you said?
What'd you say?
We were wishing for this house and not just the opposite.
Okay, just want to make sure, just a quick check. Can you see, can you hear the audio? I just want to make sure that you can all hear the audio as it was going through. I want to make sure that you can hear the audio. So just jump into the questions and answers box. Could you hear the audio as the video was playing? Yes, 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 yes. Great, cool. So one quick second, I'm going to go back to where we were. We're playing real time here.
They were wishing for this house and now just the opposite. Actually, not really. And so, you know why it's so? Is it to us?
Because we bought it. We bought the house.
Okay, so the amazing Jeffrey has just typed into the questions and answers box right now. 1 minute, I'll turn this around. The amazing Jeffrey has just jumped into the questions and answers box. What a mean thing to do to your kids. Now, here's the deal. I want you to know that I'm a fun-loving person, but that idea wasn't actually my idea. That was Christy's idea, so I can't take royal credit for that one. But here's the deal. Okay, you came here to learn how to create an online program, to have freedom, and that's what I'm here to teach you. Okay, so my mission right here, today, tonight, wherever, like you might be listening to the replay of this, which is totally cool, okay? But I want to create $10 million course creators. I know what that feels like, okay? So I want to create $10 million course creators. I'm well on the way there. And I want to help 100 six-figure course creators too. Now, my question to you is, would you love to be one of them, all right? Please be very, very honest with me. Jump into the questions and answers box right now. And Jeffrey just said, this is live, obviously. Yes, this is live. Okay, so perfect. We've got Roy says that what you want. Vanessa says yes. We've got a ton of people jumping into the questions and answers box. And we've got Nico Moreno saying, I want to be one in a million. Nico, you are well on your way. And I know that for a fact. Okay, so here's the deal. What makes this particular webinar different from any other webinar that you've been on? Well, today I'm letting you on the inside of my life as $1 million course creator. And here is the fact. Unlike most gurus and online experts you see, and you see them all the time, you see them on Facebook, you see them on Twitter, you see them on YouTube, you see them on Instagram, you see these people spouting out about how rich and famous they are and how incredible their Lamborghinis are and all that sort of amazing stuff, okay? Now, that's not me, okay? What I want to show you here is that I'm actually paying the bills with what it is I'm about to teach you, okay? This is real stuff. I'm not going to piss around and mess with your life right now. I know you are here to make a difference in your life, and I guarantee you that this webinar will change your life. Now, who is this webinar for? Right? If you are sitting in that point right now and you're going, oh my gosh, I'm just over watching all these other people succeed. How on earth can I just finally have success? I personally have had that thought many times. Okay, I used to watch Amy Porterfield, Lewis Howes. All these people have royal success. I'm like, damn it, like I just want to be able to do that. How on earth can I do that, right? So that if that's you, then you're definitely in the right place. Now, you are also in the right place if you've got a huge idea, right? And you want to make a course that you can just, and maybe you just want to work at how I made it so you can too. If you want to hack me, if you want to work at how I made it, then you are 100% in the right place. Okay, this webinar is also for you if you desperately want to make a difference in the world. The amazing Vanessa Standard, who is on the line with us right now, she is such a beautiful soul. She wants to make a difference in the world. She wants to get love out into the world, okay? Now, that is huge, and I've seen her. She's actually putting together a course right now, and it's just beautiful. Now, if you are like Vanessa, then you are 1 gazillion% in the right place. Now, you are also in the right place if you've been looking for a better way to operate your business. You might be in a brick and mortar business. You might have a service-based industry business, right? So I used to have a service-based business and I wanted more time, okay? And a shite ton more money, okay? So if that's you, you're 100% in the right place too. And look, I just want to be really honest and real with you too. If you're a mum or a dad who wants to stay at home with your kids, and you want to make a crap ton of money doing stuff that's fun, then this is for you as well. Now, I want to ask you a question. Do any of those things sound familiar? I just want to make sure that you're 100% in the right place, okay? Now, I want to make sure, okay, I can't see any of the comments. Sue is saying, I can't see any of the comments. Is this live? Sue, this is a live webinar. You're on a live webinar. Okay, cool. So I just want to ask you, though, do any of those things sound familiar? Do you think that you're in the right place right now? Okay, someone says that you've lost audio. No, we're totally fine. Yes, I want freedom with my kids, says Tara. Okay, perfect. Now, Here's the deal. If you stay to the end of the webinar, which you definitely will because I'm going to rock it out of the park for you, I'm giving away 5 limited edition Kapow t-shirts. These are limited edition. They're not even out for print. I'm giving away these t-shirts. I'm actually wearing one right now. And these are going to go to the people on this webinar who I believe are the most awesome. They ask the most questions and they say Kapow in the questions and answers box enough. Okay, so there we go. Now, this is a complete no BS webinar for those of you that are wondering if this is live. Yes, this is live, and we've got people saying Kapow in here now, which is great. Okay, so this is a no BS webinar. I'm going to be really honest with you, unlike a ton of those people out there, right? So the mere fact that somebody is asking right now, is this actually live, right? Even that, okay, even that means that you've been on enough scammy webinars to know that there are sometimes people that say that they're a live webinar and they're not live. This is a live webinar. Okay, I don't care about fast cars. I care about freedom. I care about showing people the truth and being real. And I care about helping you create your course and your sales system, because it's all very well and good having a course, but you've got to be able to sell it. And I want to help you do that in record speed with the least pain. But I want to be 100% clear with you. Okay, I'm not about to show you how to sprinkle magical unicorn poop on your computer and miraculously make $1 million course. That's what I've done. I've made $2 million online with course sales, okay? But I'm not going to just miraculously show you how to do that, right? You've got to put in some work, which is what I'm about to show you exactly what to do today. Now, for those of you that are wondering, who the heck is this crazy, overly energetic Liz Benny? Well, I'll tell you a little bit about me. Okay, so my name is Liz Benny. I'm married with 2 beautiful kids. I live in Christchurch, New Zealand. I travel all around the world, though. I've got clients all around the world. I'm passionate about helping people live very full and authentic lives. That's you being able to be yourself. Okay, believe me, you make so much more money when you're able to be yourself and make money whilst being yourself. Okay, so that's ultimately what I'm here to teach you if we were to kind of put this in a nutshell. Okay, I'm the founder of a company called Jenga Social. I'm also the founder of Social Monkey Business. That was my very first $1 million online with Social Monkey Business. Founder of Insta Social Secrets. We did a quick 6 figures in the launch of that online program. I'm also the founder of LizBenny.com because there's only one Liz Benny in the world. No, there's actually 2. My auntie is Liz Benny as well. And I'm also one of the lead speakers at Funnel Hacking Live. Now, Funnel Hacking Live, for those of you that don't know, is a ClickFunnels event. It's a marketing event, and I'm quite well known in the ClickFunnels community. Perhaps you know me from there, okay? Now, one thing I do want you to know is that creating an online course has allowed me to have some amazing wins. Speaking up on stage and inspiring 1,200 people to the point that they were in tears was absolutely, like, that was my first time on stage, and it was just amazing. People were coming up to me afterwards going, thank you, Liz, for actually showing me that I can do it. I had guys saying that, girls saying that, young children saying that to me, right? So I hope you can see right now that my objective on this webinar is to be a beacon of hope for you and also to show you the systems as well, okay? Obviously, this one was an amazing win. Buying my wife and kids a house was amazing. Something else that is truly amazing too is the opportunity that I have now to work one-on-one with incredible entrepreneurs from around the world. In here, we've got Tony Gridmire. He's an 8-figure earner. We've got Mike Shreve, Vanessa Standard, who is on the line with us right now. That's Vanessa Standard over there. There are incredible people that flew in from all around the world to meet up with me in San Diego not long ago to mastermind around what it is that we're doing right now, what it is I'm teaching you right now, okay? Now, during the creation of my online programs, I've had some devastating and most crushing falls as well. I'm going to be real with you. It hasn't been a pretty road, and I want to make sure that you are not stuck in a position where you go through the hell that I did, okay? So I'm going to show you more on that shortly, but I do want you to know this. I am no one special, so if you have me up on a pedestal right now going, oh my gosh, Liz Benny has all this energy, in order to be successful, I have to have all this energy. No, you don't. Mike Shreve is a beautiful introvert. He has just gone on to close his 100th sale at a 997, so 100 times 997 is $100,000 if you can do the cool maths on that. He is an introvert, okay? So I'm no one special. So if I can do this, you can too. That's what I want you to see here, okay? Before creating an online course, though, I want you to know that no one knew me. So if you're sitting there going, but Liz, nobody knows me. Cool, nobody knew me. Okay, if you're sitting there going, Liz, but nobody, like, I don't have any online presence. Cool, I didn't have any online presence. But Liz, I have no list. Cool, I had no list. But Liz, I just, yeah, okay, I get it, okay? I was in the position probably where you are right now, where you're going, I just know there has to be a better way. And if you're there right now, perfect, okay? I was in a situation where I was desperately hungry for real success. Now, this is the house that I was living in. You can see there that it was a pretty ugly looking office, and behind that grey suitcase there, we had no storage. I remember pulling that away one day and seeing this green, smelly, disgusting mold behind there. And I was like, this is ridiculous. Like, people shouldn't be living in this. This house was going down the hill. The real estate agent that signed us up into this house actually said, are you girls, are you sure you want to live here? My mum came to visit us in this house, and this is another picture of the house. My mum came to visit, and she said, Elizabeth, I really don't feel comfortable with you living in this house. And I said, Mum, I can't afford anything else. This is me. I'm done. Like, this is it, right? It was so cold that we had to keep the curtains closed all the time. There's cracks from the earthquake. 7 years ago, we had crazy earthquakes in New Zealand, right? And they just absolutely stuffed all of the houses, and these doors never closed. The house itself was completely and utterly munted, and we always had to have, like, we had one form of heating, and that's it here. It was bad. It was absolutely bad. Now, I want you to understand something very, very, very important, though. I've explained to you how it was for me. I've explained to you, like, how I've managed to, quote unquote, make it. But again, this webinar is about you. This webinar is not about me. Okay, so I want you to find yourself in this webinar. I want you to understand that you can do exactly what it is that I've been able to do. Okay, and this webinar is about you creating your very own successful course in less than 28 days the right way, so that your life doesn't turn to poop. Okay, now this is regardless of your shape, your gender, your color, your background, or any BS story that you could potentially be telling yourself right now about why you can't succeed. The incredible Vanessa Standard, who is on the line right now, just a couple of months ago, if I talked to her about technology, she would almost cry. And you should see how she is right now. She is a woman on an absolute mission to positively affect the world, okay? So you literally cannot tell me any excuse about why you can't succeed. I will obliterate all of those excuses, okay? Now, if you listen to me today, I guarantee you this, you will cry less than I did. Believe me, there were so many tears I should have taken out shares with Kleenex, okay? You will cry less than I did. You will make money faster than I did. You will have significantly less stress than I did. And you will also reach your goals faster than I did. Now, that is really important. I wanted to make so much money and get my family out of the pain and the stress that we were in, but it wasn't easy. I went through some situations that were beyond my control, ridiculously beyond my control. Okay? Now, I want to make sure that you are set up for success. So is it okay with you if I absolutely give you the most incredible content right now to make sure that you absolutely have success? Jump into the questions and answers box right now. I want to have massive kapows. I want to have kapows. I want to see who the people are in here who are going to rock it out and have those t-shirts. Let's have a look. We've got Nico saying yes. We've got Dean saying yes. We've got Tara saying yes. We've got April. We've got tons of people saying yes. You guys and girls are rocking it out with me, and it is phenomenal. Keep the energy up, and I promise to keep my energy up. Now, what I'm going to show you today are 3 what I call Kapow secrets that you need to know in order to bypass all the BS that other people are going to tell you about how to have success. Okay? I've systemized this whole thing so that you literally just need to plug and play. Okay? So let me show you some incredible stuff. Now, 3 Kapow secrets that I'm going to teach you today. These are really important. I'm going to show you that you can create your very own version of my $1 Million Social Monkey Business course in just 28 days. Now, I'm going to take a quick drink. 1 second. Okay, I'm obviously using my voice a lot today. This is awesome. Okay, so number 1 is that. I'm going to show you how to create your version of my $1 Million course in just 28 days. How does that sound to you? That sound good? And number 2 is I'm going to show you that you're freaking incredible. Because I don't think people tell you enough that you are freaking incredible, and you deserve to know that. And I'm going to show you that you can have a wildly successful online program as long as you remember the key things that I teach you today. Okay? Now, on top of that, number 3 is you don't need to be an expert or even a seasoned marketer to be a successful course creator. You can tell me, you can try to tell me excuses, Liz, but I can't do an online course. I don't know enough. Bullcrap. I'll show you exactly why. I guarantee you right now that you're sitting there with expertise inside you that you can monetize, and you can free yourself from whatever situation that you are in right now, okay? Now, secret number 1 is I'm going to show you how you can create your very own version of my $1 million Social Monkey Business course in just 28 days. Now, at the beginning, okay, so many of you might know me from ClickFunnels, as you know, and you know that the incredible Russell Brunson and I are really good friends. It's cool. Now, what I knew at the beginning was that I needed to create a course, right? Courses equal leverage was what I thought, okay? And I knew that to sell a course, the obvious solution, there are lots of solutions, but the obvious solution was a webinar, okay? So this is what I knew. I knew I needed a webinar and I knew I needed a course. But everything else, and please listen up to this because this is crazy, right? Everything else on top of that was a complete and absolute mystery to me. So whilst I needed those two things that are up there on the screen, right? That's what I knew I needed. My experience was completely different. So there is a webinar down there, right? A webinar is apparently supposed to, sell this miraculous thing called a course. But how, right? There are all these things over here. And I was like, well, I need this and I need this and I don't know what to do, which comes next, and I don't know. And this was my experience, right? So I want to absolutely... I want to absolutely have a ton of fun with you. Nico Moreno just jumped in the questions and answers box and said, Liz can destroy any limiting belief. I'm proof. Okay, Nico Moreno, thank you so much. Appreciate that. Okay, so have a look back on the screen here. My experience was this. I had no idea where I was going. I just knew, as I said, I knew I needed a webinar, but how do you make that work? And the result, right, after I worked it out, right, this was the result. I knew I needed this, and I think I'm about to do a royal stuff up on one of these slides. There we go. I'm going to have a royal stuff up. Okay, this over here should actually say $2 million. Okay, so over here, this is me getting the beautiful $1 million prize, and I'm in Russell Brunson's Expert Secrets book a couple of times. He mentions me in there a couple of times. But I went from not knowing where I was, and I went through all this hellishness here. Okay, I knew I needed this, and I went through this hellishness here. And then the result for me, after many, many tears, trying to systemize and working it out and up and down and back and forth, I finally made it, right? I've done over $2 million online, and I'm so proud to be part of Russell Brunson's book. But here's the thing, is that simply put, having an online course is the only reason why I'm here today. Right, my accountant literally said to me, most people work for 30 years to do what you've done in just 2 years. My house is 100% paid off. We went to find a new accountant the other day, and they were like, wait, what? You've done what? In what period of time? I'm like, yeah. And they're like, are you serious? I'm like, yeah. Isn't it like, wow? Like, honestly, what I'm about to show you will blow you away, because here's the thing, the online learning industry is huge, and it is growing at a rapid rate of knots. And you've seen all the gurus making all the money, right? And I want to show you now how it is that they're making all the money, because remember that I knew I needed a webinar and I knew I needed a course, but how to do that? And there is one word that you have to write down right now. If you want to get full and utter, absolute royal kapow from this, you absolutely need to write down this word. You need to know the system, right? You need to systemize your business. You need to systemize this. You need to have the system that royally, royally, royally works. Now, I learned this when I read E-Myth Revisited, right? So when I was going through hell trying to create the course, I was like, hey, wait up. Just systemize it and it'll be a ton easier. And what I'm about to show you is the system, okay? So the Social Monkey Business System looks a little bit like this, okay? So welcome home. This is what I'm going to show you. Now, when you're selling an online program, you need a webinar registration page and a webinar thank you page. You also need a webinar. That's what I told you about before, which is cool. You also need a place for people to give you money. That's an order page. You also need a place to let people into your course. It's like a welcome page. You also need a login page, okay? Now, this is me showing you the behind the scenes. This is really important stuff to give you a full picture, and you can see that there are 2 blue spaces here for me to show you exactly what you need to know. Now, there is your course. You obviously need your course, and you need people to know about your course, so you need emails as well. Okay, on top of that, one of the most incredible things that I've been able to do is build online communities where people basically learn about, basically anyone that purchases the online program, like Social Monkey Business, they go in a Facebook group, and it's phenomenal because they go in there and it's home. And the community side of things is absolutely incredible. That's actually part of what Russell Brunson talks about in Expert Secrets with me, okay? So here you go. We've got Rhino Support. It's a support desk. We also need some advertising, okay? We also need a webinar registration, a webinar replay page. Now, I'm moving quickly through here because you need to see a full system. There is, so this is a testimonial request system that I've just showed you here. That's what that is. That's like the moment you start getting results for people, you need to have a system to make sure that they are able to, that you're able to reach out to the people who have got results with your system. And then basically this is turning people into cool kids and have them rave about you. Okay, I recently actually reached out to, with this exact same system that I'm showing you here, I recently reached out to all of my Social Monkey Business community, and I now have 50 video testimonials of people raving about Social Monkey Business. And I've just redone Social Monkey Business, and it took me 2 weeks to redo what used to take me 6 months with this exact system that I'm showing you right now. Okay, now we've got JV stuff. So basically when you've got a converting webinar, you need to basically go out to people and have them promote it for you. There's a system for that too. And then there's affiliate side of stuff too. So what you're looking at there basically is the Social Monkey Business system. This is visually the behind the scenes of making it work. So as I was sobbingly saying my I do's at my wedding, right? As I was like, oh, this is so amazing. I'm getting married. This is really, really cool. Thousands, literally thousands were pouring into my bank account as I was saying my I do's. It was like 997 sale, 397 sale. This is amazing, right? Now, this is what I want to show you here is that when you know how to do it, okay, once you have absolutely royally kapowed, you can just literally duplicate the system, okay? So I did the exact same thing with Insta Social Secrets. I created Insta Social Secrets on the system that I had created, and I've refined now further along. So this here is Insta Social Secrets. And as I said before, it did 6 figures in its launch. We went out, we put it out to the JVs, we put it out to affiliates as well. And it absolutely royally kapowed. And this is the incredible Johnny West. Johnny West has gone on to do the exact same thing. He's over $200,000 now in sales with what it is that I'm teaching you today. Okay, and he's now gone on, he started to create his second online program right now. Now, the incredible Nico Moreno, who is on the line with us right now, he's literally done the exact same thing. He created his first course, and now he's on to his second course because he has the system. Okay, now the other thing that I want to show you here is that you want to be able to bypass this and royally kapow as fast as possible, right? You want to have success as fast as possible, yeah? Actually, Nico's just jumped in here. Yes, in 14 days for the second is what Nico's just, this is cool, okay? Now over here, I want to show you how to pre-launch. I want you to know that you can literally bypass all of the BS. You can be in the money, you can be making sales, and you can have your first $10,000 in 28 days, and you don't have to even create your online program yet. You can do what's called pre-selling or pre-launch your course. Basically, all you need for that is your course structure. You need a basic funnel. You need maybe even a webinar or just doing a Facebook Live. You can pre-sell spots in your course, and look at this. Just 13 sales at $797, because sometimes for beta course, like you'll let people in for like $200 less, okay, just to help that. But just 13 sales. There are 7 billion people on the planet. 7 billion people on the planet. Surely you can get 13 sales out of those 7 billion people on the planet, okay? The incredible Daniel Werfi, this is Daniel Werfi over here. He did $10,000 with this exact system, okay? Before he had even done his course. So I want you to know that as long as you have the system, you're all absolutely 100% fine. Now, the next thing I want to teach you, and this is fundamentally important because a lot of you are sitting there right now going, yes, Liz, okay, I heard you that you're just like me. I heard you that you know one special, Liz. I get that, Liz. But Liz, you're actually performing a webinar right now. Like, you're amazing, Liz. You're full of energy, Liz. Like, how can I ever be like you, Liz? Liz, I want to make millions and millions and millions of dollars too, Liz, but I can't because I'm just whoever you are. Now, I want you to know that I used to say to myself, I'm little Liz Benny. Who the hell am I to be a superstar? Who the hell am I to go out there and try to help the world? Who the hell am I to be a millionaire? Who the hell am I at the age of 36 to have zero debt? The bank, I literally have paid off my house. I have no debt whatsoever. I'm 100% in the positive. Okay, that is ridiculously awesome, and that's all come through having an online program. So if you're sitting there not believing in yourself right now, what I'm going to do is like do a little jiggle and get ready to believe in yourself, because I'm going to show you that you can do it, okay? So listen up. This is incredibly, incredibly important, okay? Now, this is how you succeed. I'm going to show you how you're going to succeed. Number one, you must remember your why. If you don't have a why that is greater than yourself, and it might be your kids, it might be your wife, it might be your husband, it might be helping the world, it might be kids over in Africa. I don't know exactly what it is for you, but you have to know why you're going to be successful. And I'm going to teach you some key fundamental stuff here, okay? Success comes from knowing your why and also taking action in spite of the challenges and fears that will come along. I literally have got a story that you can probably not compete with. Okay, my success so far, I shouldn't have been successful. But the only reason why I was able to be successful was because I remembered my why and I took action in spite of the fears and challenges that came along, okay? My why is my family. That is my first why. My other why is to fulfill my destiny. By the time I leave this earth, I want to have completed what it is that I came here to do. Okay, so I want to fulfill my destiny. Now, those are my whys. Now, if you don't understand it, if you don't know your why, you will never have enough gumption to get through the inevitable challenges. So on a piece of paper in front of you right now, write down your why. My why is blah, whatever it is. Write it down right now. You came here to change. You came here to get results today. Write down your why right now. I dare you to. There'll be about half of you probably doing it right now. And hopefully now there's about 75% of you. Now write it down, okay? Good. Now, what I'm going to show you is the good, the bad, and the ugly of my journey. Because what I want you to see here is that if you understand your why, and if you know your why, you will have success in spite of all the BS. Now, I'm going to start with the bad so that you understand that you can surpass, you can go past any piece of crap that is in your life right now, and you can absolutely have success. We've got people jumping into the questions and answers box saying what their whys are. Massive congratulations to all of you participating right now. This is phenomenal. Now, my why, right, you know my why is my family, but here's what happened. At the beginning of my journey, my incredible wife, Christy, got a chronic version of pneumonia. And I'm saying bad. Now, she went over to Australia to nurse her mother who was dying of cancer. Okay, so she was over in Australia trying to nurse her mother. I'm in New Zealand holding down the fort and the business and the kids and all that sort of crazy stuff, okay? Now, she's over in Australia and then she got sick. So her mother was over there, right, with having just had chemotherapy, and then Christy is over there looking like this. I'm like, I'm in New Zealand, and the doctors told me I cannot fly to Australia because she has swine flu. And I'm like, oh my gosh. So they put her on quarantine. I'm sitting in New Zealand, I can't do anything. I'm trying to focus on social monkey business. I don't know what to do. This is crazy. And I bawled my eyes out more times than I'd like to admit. And then finally she got back to New Zealand. They put her on a plane. Finally she got back to New Zealand. And I took her to the doctor and they said, she doesn't have swine flu. She's got pneumonia. She should have been hospitalized days ago. And I'm like, holy crap. So we put her in hospital, and this seat over here, this seat here is where social monkey business began. This is the $1 million seat over here, because sitting beside Christy in that hospital bedside is where I started the $1 million program, okay? But here's the other thing. I had months and months of work with no reward. 6 months of work with no reward. Income was going backwards, right? Massively going backwards. There were no more social media management clients, which is basically like what I was teaching people how to become. I was teaching them how to become social media managers, okay? So there were no more eat what you kill type clients. So I was doing Christy's work. I was doing my work. I was looking after children. I was visiting the hospital, and I like at every single circumstance, I would do my best, right, to get through the work. So this is me. I'm at a salon. Look at all these people here. This lady here, she's reading a magazine. This lady here, she's reading a magazine. This lady here, I'm paying $10 to get my eyebrows done at the cheapest place in town. That's what I'm waiting for, and I'm busy building out a funnel. I'm busy trying to work out the system, trying to be successful. This is showing you how intensely I wanted to have success, right? At the same time, I was living in a cold, damp house, wearing thermals all day and a hat at night, okay? Here's the thing. We felt poor, but we put our blinders on because I freaking wanted to have success. You know that feeling? That thing inside you that goes, I just want to finally freaking make it, right? And then it still didn't work. I got to the standpoint where I'd driven so much traffic, I'd tried so hard, and I remember being live on my very first webinar. My heart was pumping. I was like, oh my gosh, this is going to be amazing. I've got people registered. There were 86 people that had registered for the webinar, and not one person showed up. I'm sitting there going, this is ridiculous. I just want to give up. And that very day, that face that you're looking at right there, that girl didn't want to just give up on her business. That girl wanted to give up on life. She'd had enough. Right? So I'm being real with you. I told you I was going to be real with you. I'd had enough, but I guarantee you that it got worse because it did. My late, like Marge, Christy's mum, she passed away not long after that. Okay, so everything seemed to be against us. Every single thing. I didn't know where I was turning, up and down and left. And I had no system, and I just had to work it out. Okay? Right. So I want to go into the good now. I want you to see the good because there are so many things. Okay? But I wanted to prove to you that whatever story you have going in right now, you can get through wherever you are right now. Okay? So now I'm going to show you the good. And this is it, right? Our girls never realized that we were dirt poor. They never knew that, right? We talk about it now. They're like, we didn't even know, right? And on top of that, our girls are learning about business and thinking of $1 million is not a lot of money, right? We talk about millions and trillions and billions, and they just are growing up knowing that everything is possible, okay? With a system. Okay, now here we go. On top of that, we got to the stage where we weren't having to worry about whether we could afford to fly back and forth from Australia when Marge was sick, right? That was an incredible feeling. It's like, okay, cool, we just need to go. Okay, cool, we just need to go. Okay, cool, we just need to go. Book the ticket and fly, because the money was coming in, thousands and thousands and thousands, okay? Now, the best part though, and I know that if you're anything like me, you've got a deep, 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 deep part inside you where you just want to have that feeling of fulfillment. You just want to make a difference in other people's lives, okay? And that feeling, like this girl that you're looking at here, her name is Desiree Fawn, she secured a $90,000 contract with what I taught her in Social Monkey Business. And she bawled her eyes out when I interviewed her because she always thought that she was going to be in debt. She never thought she was going to be able to get out of debt. But just with knowledge that I packaged into a system, which is what I'm talking about with you today, she was able to have success, okay? Now, making a difference is Rema Runzel here. She actually says here, this is real now, okay? So making a difference in other people's lives is absolutely amazing. And as I said before, buying a house, you know, I don't know what your dream house looks like, right? For us, we just wanted to get safe. We wanted to be warm. And this is an incredibly warm, beautiful house. We can even move on from here now, but we actually love the house that we have right now because it's homely, it's warm, it's beautiful. And having that situation is just incredible, okay? Now, I told you I was going to show you the good, the bad, and the ugly. Well, now I'm going to show you the ugly, okay? So this is ugly, okay? Well, Christy kind of says, well, there's no real ugly parts of our journey, well, except for this, okay? So let's be honest. I'm going to have a bit of a crack at myself right now because that face, I mean, for goodness sake, I actually have Invisalign now, so those wonky teeth that you can see there, building an online course has actually straightened out my teeth as well, which is amazing. So creating an online course is absolutely amazing. And the secret behind this, and I really want you to get out that pen, get out a piece of paper right now, because my secret is this, right? People say to me, Liz, how did you actually have success? And I'm like this, I used to imagine Christy cold, 50 plus, and wearing thermals inside our house. And that is what you would call a stick, because that is what I was not going to let happen. There is no way through hell and high water I was not going to let that happen, okay? And then on the flip side, I'd imagine her in the kitchen of a new warm home baking, because she loves baking, and she was just smiling, right? Singing in the kitchen, smiling, and all that sort of good stuff. She actually baked 2 days ago the most incredible blueberry muffins. Oh, they were so good, okay? So honestly, the carrot is here. I have the carrot in my life. So what I want you to do right now is think about what a carrot and a stick is for you. And I seriously want you to write this down. Okay, write this down right now. If I don't create my successful online course, what bad thing will happen? Write it down right now. You came here for success, so write it down right now. Okay, what bad thing will happen? My kids won't go to college, whatever it is, right? I won't be able to fulfill my destiny. Love won't be able to get out into the world, okay? People won't know that it's okay to be gay, whatever it is. People won't be able to, like, now that I've said the gay thing, I'm going to say the opposite, or not the opposite, but like, honestly, there are so many different things. I'm not even going to get into a political thing right now because that would be bad, okay? But I really want you to understand here that if you get in touch with what you don't want, and also are a million gazillion % clear of what your life is going to be like when you create your successful course, what is going to happen? Do you get to buy your dream home? Do you get to go with the kids on holiday? What is it that you get to do, okay? Because here's the thing, is that this was my experience, okay? Then Insta Social Secrets kind of went like this, and my absolute ideal for you, by the way, these are visual depictions of how emotionally I felt as I was going through. So Social Monkey Business felt like an absolute minefield. And then Insta Social Secrets, it was better because I'd systemized it a bit more, but it still wasn't refined. But this is my ideal for you. And not long ago, as I said, it took me 2 weeks to go start from finish to recreate my $1 million course, right? So this time I'm going for 3.5 million instead of just $1 million, because if I've done one, I can do 3 or 3.5. So my ideal for you is this, okay? Now, one final thing, you're sitting here going, Liz, okay, this is cool. This is cool. I know my why now. This is cool. This is awesome. I know I need a system now. Cool. That's fine, Liz. But I don't have any expertise. Well, I'm going to say to you that you do. Every single person on the line, we've got some incredible people on the line right now, okay? I really want you to understand that you don't need to be an expert or even a seasoned marketer to be a successful course creator. All going well, the incredible Alison Prince is going to be live with us on this webinar in hopefully around 20 minutes from now. We'll see if she comes on live with us. All going well, we'll see, okay? But I want you to understand that before doing her course, and she's done $300,000 in sales with her course now, with what I'm about to teach you, okay? But she is no expert. She literally just followed what I teach you. She just followed that, okay? She's an incredible woman. So hopefully she'll be able to get on live with us in a couple of minutes here, in around probably 5, 10, 20 minutes, something along those lines, okay? Now, the other thing is that I really need you to understand that you do not need to be an expert in any way, shape, or form. But you might be going, yeah, but Liz, you were in Russell Brunson's Expert Secrets book. One of Russell's key things is that he hoped that people understood that they don't actually need to be an expert, okay? So I actually asked Russell about the book, and he goes, yeah, like, what's the major thing that you don't want people to think about this book? And he goes, well, I don't want people to think that they have to be an expert in order to have success. And I'm like, cool, dude, that's awesome, okay? I need you to understand right now, you don't have to be an expert, okay? Right? And I know you're going to be sitting there and go, but I'm not an expert at anything. Well, I'm going to tell you a story, and I hope that you will allow me to say one naughty word on this webinar with you, because there's an incredible webinar, an incredible movie called How to Lose a Guy in 10 Days. Okay, the incredible Kate Hudson and the beautiful Matthew McConaughey are in this movie. It's How to Lose a Guy, and basically she'd fallen in love with him, and she was trying to pretend that she wasn't in love with him, right? She's trying to run away from him on this bridge, and basically he's looking at her with those beautiful saucy eyes going, I call bullshit, right? He says it in that beautiful Southern accent. That was a really bad Southern accent, but he basically goes, I call bullshit. When she was like, I don't want to be with you. I don't want to be with you. I don't love you. And he goes, I call bullshit, okay? And then all of a sudden they look lovingly into each other's eyes like this, and then they do this beautiful kissy, and then basically what he says, though, is, I think you're running away. I think you're running away. So if you're sitting there going, but Liz, I don't have any expertise, I'm going to say to you, I think you're running away from your destiny. I think you're running away from the fact that you want to be successful right now, but you're just probably a little bit scared. And that's normal, okay? Now, yes, they do this big kissy, and it's okay. I'm not going to kissy you. You're safe. It's absolutely fine. But I want you to understand this, okay? You have innate talent. You have learned skills. You have deep passions that you can package into a course. And I absolutely promise that, okay? Now, you might be beautifully spiritually woo-woo. I'm spiritually woo-woo, right? There's spiritual courses out there. And if you're looking at this right now going, oh, but somebody else has already done a spiritual course, it's okay. I'm going to bypass that false belief that you might have as well, okay? So there are spiritual courses out there. There are magic courses. There are make money courses. There are how-to cartoon courses. There are farming courses. There are multi-level marketing courses. There are systemizing courses. This is James P. Friel. I was actually on an incredible call with him this morning. He's such a cool guy, right? He teaches people how to systemize their business. It's awesome. There are hot dog courses. This is the incredible Ben Wilson. Dude, he's teaching people about hot dogs. And there are clothes courses. Now, Carol Tuttle was literally one of my first online heroes. I was thinking to myself, this is even before I found out who Melanie Duncan and Lewis Howes and Amy Porterfield were. There was this person called Carol Tuttle, and I was like, she is teaching people how to wear clothes. I'm like, are you kidding me? This is insane. This is cool. She's not having to go to their house. She, through the internet, is teaching people how to wear clothes. Like, this is great. This is incredible, okay? So I want you to see that if they can, I can. That's actually what I keep saying to myself, right?
Let's get on to this crap.
If they can, I can. So if they can, you can too. They're just people, right? All they did was take some of their expertise and they created a course to share it. So you already have enough knowledge right now. Right? All you need to have is a bit more get up and go. Now, if you're freaked out about the fact that somebody is in your niche, I want you to take it as a good sign. right? Social Monkey Business currently has competitors. When I first launched, it had competitors, and it's a good sign because it means there's a buyer's market, okay? Now, I want to give you a couple of other ideas. This is crazy. Now, actually, first I'm going to tell you a cool story about Jeff J. Hunter. I met Jeff over in Boise. I was at a mastermind with Russell Brunson November last year. And Jeff reached out to me through social media. He goes, Liz, I want you as my client. I'm like, okay, dude. And I said, well, I'm flying to Boise. He goes, well, I'm going to fly from San Francisco up to see you. I'm like, really, dude? Why? And he goes, because I want to help. And then literally, when we sat down in a meeting, I said to him after a little while, I think I maybe just said to him, dude, this is incredible. You're systemizing my business. You're going to help me like live an incredible life. You're going to free me from the stuff that I'm still doing that I shouldn't be doing. I said, you have to put this into a course. And he goes, what? Hey, nobody will buy this. And you know what? He has developed, with what I teach, he's developed a program called 90-10 Life. And 90-10 Life is honestly, it's going out there. He's having people like Lewis Howes reach out to him now and say, dude, I love your work. Lewis Howes. I'm going, this is insane. So Jeff J. Hunter is literally just systemized knowledge that he knows, and he's put it into a marketing system, and he's out there teaching it, right? It's absolutely incredible. So if you're sitting there going, okay, cool, well, I'm a parent. Well, maybe put together a parent course, a 6-week course on peaceful parenting. Maybe you're a lavender farm owner, or how to make money with a lavender farm, how to set up and run your profitable cafe, a profitable cafe that your community loves, right? These are ideas, right? There are so many ideas of profitable courses out there. Maybe you've got a worm farm, growing worm farms for your organic farm course, okay? How to make 6 figures per year walking dogs. I still want to do that course. Seriously, I want to partner with someone to help do that course. That would be an incredible course. If you're a dog walker or a dog sitter, seriously, that course there, don't partner with me, do it yourself because you'll make more money that way. Okay, that is an incredible course there. Here's another one, how to save the world by being a beekeeper. We actually have bees in our garden. The beekeeper came around yesterday. We get tons of honey every single year. And the reason why we want bees in our garden is also for the veggies, but it's also because there's a bee problem in the world, right? So we love having our beehive. And I'm looking at this lady going, holy crap, like she could put together a course, and she's talking about how successful her business is now. Guess what? She could build a course. And I'm sitting there going, my brain is hurting because I could help this lady. That's what I think about all the time. Every single one of you listening right now has a course inside you. Every single one of you, right? Here are some other ideas. How to get 10 SEO clients in your local area and retire your job. What about this one? How to turn your love of flowers into a full-time, highly paid job. And if you're a space person, if you absolutely love space, what about this one? How to build a spaceship and fly the Space Course. Now, this is just me being an absolute doofus, right? But you can see how exciting this stuff is, right? Now, I hope that you're getting this. Jump into the questions and answers box. I want to make sure that you are totally 100 million% rocking it out with me here. I want to make sure that you're getting this because this is insane. This is cool. This is freedom. Like what we're teaching right now is utter freedom. We're having a ton of people jump in and say, kapow, 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 which is good. I'm stoked about that. Now, what I want you to see here is that we have gone in and we've rocked it out with 3 incredible Kapow secrets, okay? So you now know that you can create your own version, just like the incredible Daniel Werfy. He made $10,000 with within 28 days. He pre-launched his course. You can rock it out. So as long as you have a system, you're absolutely fine. So you know that you can create your own version of my $1 million Social Monkey Business course in just 28 days. You also know that you're freaking incredible, right? Just like the beautiful Nico Marina said, I can bypass anyone's BS beliefs about themselves, right? Nico is rocking it out of the park right now. I've literally seen him transition from being someone who is really introverted and scared in front of the camera. With what I'm teaching here, he has come so far, and he is now inspiring people and helping people, okay? And yes, making money too, right? But it's the feeling from inspiring and helping people, I believe, is so much greater than actually making money, right? Making money is a byproduct of all of those other things. Now, what you also know is that you don't need to be an expert or even a seasoned marketer to be a successful course creator, right? Do you get that now? I hope without a shadow of a doubt that you really 100% get that. Now, the beautiful Alison Prince is with us here. In a second, I'm going to bring you out, Alison. We're going to rock it out and have some fun. But I want to see something really important here, right? I want to ask a very, very, very important question. And I want you to jump into the questions and answers box right now because this is important. Who here is tired of not having a profitable online course where you can systemize your knowledge, right? And on top of that, so answer that question, and on top of that, who here would like a full 1,000,000% secret, no secrets look at exactly how to create your course? And this is from pre-launch, course structure, course content, filmed and ready, sales system, the community, the bonus, the payment solutions, like all of everything, the exact system. Who would love to know the exact system? And again, my ideal for you is this, right? Not this, which was my Insta Social Secrets experience, not this, which was my Social Monkey Business experience. Again, I want this for you. So jump into the questions and answers box right now. I want to see exactly who is with me and who wants to rock it out with me. We've got a ton of people. You guys are rocking it out and having a ton of fun. Well, here's the thing. You may or may not have heard of an incredible thing called Kapow course. It is the revolutionary, incredible thing that is changing so many people's lives right now. And that is the system that you need. That is the exact system that I'm teaching, right? Alison Prince is going to come on and talk about it. Nico Moreno is in it. Vanessa Standard. These people that I talk about right now, they're all rocking it out and having a ton of fun. Now, I want you to know something. This is not just a course on how to create a course. Oh, honestly, there are so many people out there. I actually have someone who is taking a Kapow course and has literally ripped it all off, and he's out there creating his own version of Kapow course. And I'm like, well, that kind of sucks, okay? So this is not just a course on how to create a course. It is literally a full 6 to 7 figure business in a box, right? Because I create businesses. Social Monkey Business is a business. Insta Social Secrets is a business. Kapow course is a business. And I want you to have that experience of understanding exactly how to turn your knowledge into a business that you can turn into 5-figure months. You can turn them into 6-figure months. You can absolutely royally rock it out of the park, right? So it literally has every single step you need to be royally successful. Now, what I want to do right now before I bring the amazing Alison Prince out is I want to walk you through exactly what is in Kapow course, okay? And I'm going to walk you through this right now. So step 1 is I'm going to help you get clear and royally focus on exactly what your course could be, okay? I'm going to lay out a solid foundation in 20 minutes, your specific course roadmap for you. I'm going to show you I really want to teach you the understanding how to win in the online course game. Now, here's something I will say. There are other courses out there that try to teach you how to do similar things here, but they do not teach you personal development. They do not teach you how to get over the emotional blows. They do not teach you what you actually need in order to be not only financially successful, but emotionally and spiritually successful, okay? That is where you will get true fulfillment. I've had the experience of having $30,000, $40,000, $50,000 days and then going, oh my gosh, like, did I even make a difference, right? So I want you to be royally successful. So I want you to understand the game of online marketing. There are some absolute Scrooges out there. I want to help make sure that they don't affect you, okay? So there's personal development. I want you to know your strengths so that you can excel from the outset, right? Does that sound good? I hope so. Okay, so I'm also going to show you how to deal with adversity. I'm going to get honest with you from the start and show you where potentially people might try to take advantage of you so that you can bypass that and it doesn't ever happen. Okay, I'm also going to show you how to build your attractive character so that you will market. This is basically who you're going to market yourself as. Who do you need to be for your market and who do you want to be for your market? And I'm also going to show you the basics of starting and opening a business so that you are legitimate from the outset, okay? Now, there is a couple of ways that you can do it that are wrong, so I want to make sure that you're in the right steps. Okay, so step 2, I'm going to show you how to structure your course, what specifically to put in your course, snoop on your competition so that you can surpass their results. I'm also going to show you how to work out exactly what to put in your modules and how to work out your killer sales producing bonuses as well. In step number 3, I'm going to show you how to set up your brand. It's really important that you have the right brand, okay? Really fundamentally important here. So I'm going to show you how to work out your course name, purchase your domain. I'm going to show you even how to set up your emails with your Google accounts. This is all a step-by-step walkthrough. And again, this is the stuff, if you take your mind back to what my visual experience of Social Monkey Business was, trying to work out like what goes next and how to go, I'm taking you through step by step by step, okay? I'm also going to show you how to create your logo for less than $30 in less than an hour. And on top of this, I'm also going to show you how to work out your branding, how to keep it consistent, and how to set up exactly the social media that you need to market your course. I'll show you a cool case study of Kapow Life, and you get to watch me set up a brand. And I'm going to show you the only systems that you need in order to have success, so that you don't have to waste days and days and days trying to work out what the best things are. Because believe me, I have looked at every single system out there, and I want you to bypass the time and just get success, okay? Now, in step number 4, I'm going to show you how to sell your course through an incredible webinar. So you can literally just hack me, right? I've made a lot of money with webinars. You can literally just hack me. I'm going to show you an intro to selling via webinar. I'm going to show you exactly like the $1 million steps that I took. I'm going to show you the best kept secrets that until now I've only shared with my coaching clients, okay? On top of that, I'm also going to show you a $1 million walkthrough. I'm going to show you the difference between a webinar of mine where I made no money and then a webinar of mine where I made 6 figures in one webinar. Okay, there was some key fundamental difference. So instead of trying to work it out for yourself and try to like, oh, that one sucked, oh, that one sucked, oh, that one sucked, you literally are going to get to learn from my mistakes. Now, on top of that, I'm going to show you how to set up your webinar and how to fast track your webinar creation, okay? So this is about doing things as fast as humanly possible, but doing it the right way, right? So it's all very well and good to move fast, but wouldn't you like to do it, to move fast and do it right as well? Okay. So on top of this, I'm also going to show you, you get my Social Monkey Business slides, the actual slides. And on top of this, you get a replay of the Social Monkey Business webinar, the golden webinar, as I said before, the one that made 6 figures. It's actually the one that I use for auto webinars right now as well, okay? You get my first webinar, my first ever webinar as well, and you get to laugh at me, okay? On top of this, now in step number 5, I'm going to show you how to sell your online program because, you know, you want to make money off this too, right? So I'm going to show you how to build a funnel, and I'm going to show you how to set up your domains and your funnel, so it's all step-by-step stuff. But on top of that, I will also give you referrals to incredible people in the marketplace if you don't want to do this stuff yourself. Because honestly, if you're just sitting there, Liz, I just want to be in the creator set, cool. Well, I'm going to show you people who can do the work for you. So if you don't want to do it yourself, okay? And these are good people. Best referrals in the market at incredible, reasonable prices, okay? So this is literally every single step that you'd need, but not more than you need and not less than you need. And on top of this, I'm also going to show you how to set up your affiliate area so that you can make money from other people promoting your course too. Okay, and I'm even going to throw in a top of the hour training, which the amazing Alison Prince is going to talk about. She's made a lot of money with her top of the hour webinar training so that you can make money on autopilot. And I'll help you set up the parts of your funnel that would cost you thousands of dollars if you get it wrong. Because believe me, if you get it wrong, it sucks. You're sending money, you're sending Facebook advertising, you're putting effort into something where there are holes in your system. And I've literally plugged every single hole. If you think of a ship with holes in it, it sinks, right? Right? So I'm creating a ship here. I'm helping you create a ship for yourself that doesn't have holes in it. Now, there is no theory in this. It's step-by-step walkthrough, me walking you through absolutely everything, okay? Now, on top of this, I'm also going to show you the emails, right? And in terms of the emails that you need to put on your webinar, I'm not going to talk a ton about that, but honestly, every single thing that you need in order to be successful, you have in Kapow course. Okay, so selling your course, I'll even show you how to set up videos, what to do, exactly how to get people primed and ready to purchase from you in your webinar. Every single thing is is over the shoulders. It is zero secrets. I show you absolutely everything. Now, what I also want to do is show you how to make the course the Kapow way, right? This is creating your course in the fastest known way to man and woman, right? This is recording the content, because sometimes I'm like, how on earth do I record this content? I don't know what to do. I don't know how to do this at all, but I'm going to show you how I record content and absolutely seamlessly. Now, on top of this, in step number 8, you've got all the secrets I use to create 2 full courses in 1 month from start to finish without a team of funnel builders, without video editors, without designers, and without virtual assistants. Now, I did that not to be like, woohoo, look at me, I've done this all myself, it's amazing. I did that to prove to you that you can do it too. Right? I literally have refined the system. So you can go out and get other people to help you, or you can just do it yourself if you want to, and I'll show you how to do that, okay? Now, on top of this, in step number 8, I just want you to know that this is no guessing, it's no tears, it's tons of fun. You can lean on my team if you want. If you get stuck, you get to lean on me and my team. I'm in the Facebook group helping you out as well, and it's all the fast results, profitable courses, and making as much of an impact as humanly possible, okay? Now, on top of this, I want to help you out with traffic. Getting Kapow traffic to your offer is so important, right? This is no BS, this is no fluff. This is stuff that works because, again, this is your life that we're talking about, right? It's all very well and good to create a course, But this is your life that we're talking about here. I'm not going to teach you how to create a course that you can't sell, right? And I'm going to show you how to sell that course as well, okay? There are key other forms of traffic that you need to understand as well. And this is all about how to get people to show up to your webinar eager to buy and learn from you, okay? Now, in step number 10, it might look like this is the boring part, but honestly, if you like making a lot of money and not having headaches, then step number 10 is going to be 100% for you. This is setting up your support team and your support desk. I'm going to show you how to do Facebook group management, member management, email templates as well. Every single thing that you need, again, I told you that this was a business in a box. This is every single thing that you need. And again, on top of this, I'm going to show you how to scale to the high six figures and across to the millions as well if you want. And this is how to turn your testimonials into gold, how to scale your traffic, and also behind the scenes of exactly how I've booked joint venture partners as well. And in step number 12, I'm going to show you how to grow your tribe and your movement just like beyond just your course. This is Facebook Lives, Facebook groups, emails, special webinars, behind the scenes, group coaching, and one-on-one coaching as well. So if you're sitting there absolutely frothing going, holy crap, like this is absolutely everything, you are 100 million% right. But there's even more on top of that. Because here's the thing, is that haven't you ever wondered what it was really like to create a course? Like not just like, yeah, Liz stepped me through this, but what is it really like emotionally? What is it really like behind the scenes? Well, I'm going to show you the full behind the scenes as well, from start to finish of creating Kapow course, how I felt, how I kept going, the challenges that I overcame, and proof. I'm going to be real. I'm going to be honest. It's all behind the scenes stuff. And this is the most real stuff that you will ever see. What people say about me is that I'm real. What people say about me is that I'm authentic. What people also say about me is that I'm anal retentive. The beauty is that you get everything here. You get the creative stuff, but you also get the logical, linear stuff as well, okay? So what I want you to see here is you get literally everything. I'm going to show you how to create your course, structure your course, create your brand, do the webinar to sell your course, the funnels and outsource it if you want to, the emails, the videos, the making the course, the traffic, the admin stuff, the scaling, and growing your tribe as well. Now, the other thing that you get, and there is zero arrogance in here, but the other thing you get here is me. And I don't mean that from an arrogant standpoint, but you get me because I care and I want to help you with this. And I've got a ton of bonuses that I'm going to give you here as well. So hang about for those. But it literally is everything that you need. This is the full course business in a box. Now you get literally lifetime access to this. Every single thing that you need, every single update, I've already made updates to it. You get all those updates. Now, what I want to do now is pull out the crazy Alison Prince. I'm going to unmute. I hopefully am going to be able to unmute your, actually, Alison, if you could try to unmute yourself. We'll see if we can bring out the incredible Alison Prince. Alison, are you there?
I'm here, and I can't believe you chose that picture.
Well, it was a good picture. It was an incredible picture. So I hope everyone can hear Alison right now. It's coming back through my system, but it's absolutely fine. So Alison, what I want you to do, like, it's all very well and good for me to sit here and go, oh, Kapow course is amazing. But can you tell people honestly what it's like from your perspective?
Absolutely. So, hey, first of all, I have been in your shoes of listening to webinars and trying to figure out who's the real deal, who's really going to help me to get to success. And I have bought other courses and I just went in circles. I just went over and over and over in circles and I couldn't get anywhere. You guys, Liz is the real deal. That little graph that she showed to get from point A to point B, she gives you the step-by-step process to help you get there. And that's what I needed because I was scattered. I didn't quite know how to do everything and line everything up. And she helped me get A, B, C, D, E, F, G, like all in a beautiful row. And then if I got stuck, I was able to reach out to the community and say, hey, what about this or what about that? This isn't just like a fly-by-night course. It truly is a community because Liz has invested everything to help you be successful. And okay, so now you're thinking, all right, yeah, Alison, whatever. But let me tell you what happened. So I launched my course less than 6 months ago. Now, of those 6 months, the first 3 months, I was gone traveling with my family on a humanitarian trip. for about 2 months. We were on a volunteer trip. We were in Thailand, we were in China, we were in Hong Kong. And you guys, this is like, I still shake my head. My husband, like we shake our heads going, this is real. This is really happening. This week, we will be hitting 300 courses sold, which is mind-blowing. Under 6 months, I can't even imagine what the next 6 months are going to be like, because it's all there. And then I've gone back through, like after I've completed the steps, I've gone back through and then re-listened to it to see how I can tweak and change and make it better. And okay, wait till you get to this part. This part's like magical. Put on automation, and like I can go out and be like, the other day I was with my kids. They were at some scouting bike thing, and my phone was dinging that I had sold courses. Well, I was out with my kids at a bike rally, which is so, like, what a blessing, right? And then I'm able to spend more time with my students, helping them to succeed, because that's what makes me internally happy. And so it's such a win-win situation. So if you're sitting here going back and forth, debating on whether you should do this or not, stop debating. Stop having that thought. Just do it. It really, I can tell you right now that Liz's system works. I've tried others. I didn't get anywhere. Liz, like seriously, it's like step 1, step 2, step 3. You change things to green and you get it done. So Liz, seriously, you're a rock star at helping me get my brain in order to make this a reality, because it is a reality and it is so cool. So cool.
I'm so happy for you. I really am. Thank you. Look, seriously, thank you for taking the time out of your beautiful evening. Thank you so much. And thank you for being real with people, because I think it's so important that people know that you're real and people know that I'm real, because there are so many scam artists out there. So thank you so much for your time. I appreciate you big time.
Yes, anytime. Liz is the best. You guys, listen to what she has to say. And it works.
Thank you.
It really does.
Thank you. You're beautiful. Are you going to stick around, hopefully?
I'm actually going to go tuck my kids in bed, because I'm a mom of 4.
Go get them a cuddle for me, okay?
I
See
will.
you, girl. Okay.
Thanks,
Cool.
Liz.
Bye. Bye. Okay, so here's the deal. So that is the incredible Alison Prince, and a couple of other people that I want to intro you to here. The incredible Mike Shreve. He joined, 3 months ago now. He's 100,000 up, which is awesome. As you know, Daniel Worthy made $10,000 in his pre-launch. The incredible Jeff J. Hunter, he made $7,000 in his pre-launch as well. So if you're sitting there going, oh my gosh, is this actually real? Yes, dude, it's real, okay? So Jeff J. Hunter, like, he actually had a situation, a major family situation not long ago, and I can't divulge the information there, but he actually got to the point where he's bawling his eyes out, and he looked straight in, like, I had a Skype call with him, and he said, thank God for 90-10 life, because it literally has changed his life, okay? So what you're going to get, and I want you to know that this is real, what you're going to get is full unfettered, I love that word, you're going to get full access to Kapow course, which is $12,997 value, and on top of that, I'm going to give you some incredible bonuses, and these bonuses are things that make you more money, they get you results faster, okay? So stick around, we're going to show you these, Okay, so bonus number 1, you've got the Kapow Life Personal Development Course. Now, the value of Kapow Life Personal Development Course is $10,997 value. This is a personal development course that I personally have put together. All right, and I'm going to teach you how I live with infectious and unlimited passion and have perfect life between life and business, okay? So Kapow Life is an incredible personal development program. There are other like $1 million personal development programs out there. This one is the one that will help you bypass all the BS that could potentially be holding you back emotionally, okay? So what you're going to get is the full access to Kapow course. You're also going to get full access to Kapow Life, okay? And the total value so far is $23,994. Now, on top of this, I'm also going to give you the $1 million business coaching and system, okay? So I'm going to teach you exactly how to reverse engineer your income. I personally use this system, and it works for me like clockwork. I'm on a trajectory. I can't even say the word, but it's incredible. Okay, so I'm going to show you how to use this to know exactly how many course sales, to reverse engineer your income. I've given it to people who are already killing it online, and they were absolutely mind blown, and they've instigated this into their business. Okay, so that shows you how to reverse engineer. You might want to make $50,000 a month or $20,000 a month or $100,000 a month. I'll show you how to get there with that spreadsheet. Okay, so you're going to get the Kapow course. You're also going to get Kapow Life. You're also going to get the $1 Million Business Coaching and Training System there. And that total value there is $25,991. Now, on top of that, I want to make sure that you get testimonials, you get them early, you get people to literally shout your name from the rafters saying, oh my gosh, this course is amazing, this is cool. And there is a specific system that I use to elicit the right message from people, okay? So I'll train you on exactly how to do that. This is to get the cool kids to rave about you. It's $1,497 in value there. So what you're going to get is full access to Kapow course, the 12-step system. You're going to get Kapow Life. You're going to get the $1 Million Coaching system there, and also the testimonial training and request system. So the total value here is $27,488. And on top of that, I want to help make sure, absolutely make sure that you've got joint venture partners that you can line up. Now, Russell Brunson thought I was an absolute idiot when he found out what I wasn't doing, and I want to make sure that you don't have the same experience. So I want to help make sure that when the time is right, you are able to get joint ventures, okay? Those are the people that have massive email lists that can market your course for you without you needing to pay a cent for traffic. So this is how to sign up big affiliates to promote your course without any sleazy networking, okay? Because believe me, it's bad. It's bad in the world. Now, I found and devised a system. Nico Moreno, who is in this right now, on this call right now, used this exact system and signed up a big name affiliate, and he got him on his client list, okay? Now, I'm going to be completely honest. I only did 2 joint venture webinars with Social Monkey Business. And Russell was like, oh my gosh, Liz, I can't believe that you haven't gone after the big name affiliates yet. And I was like, yeah, I know, man. So I wasn't going to make the same mistake with Insta Social Secrets, which is why I created the system. Okay. So you're going to get that full system inside Kapow course. So additionally there, the total value here is $29,485 with the joint venture acquisition system in there as well. Now, on top of that, I'm going to train you to keep your back end of your business nice and calm and systemized so that you can actually spend the time doing and like experiencing the beautiful money that you've actually created. You don't want to sit in your office going, oh my gosh, like what is happening with this customer? I don't even know what's happening with this customer. Oh my gosh, maybe you had a refund. Maybe like, how do you deal with refunds? I'll train you how to deal with absolutely everything. This is full back-end training and management system. This particular part of my business, I personally refined, and so many people use this system now. I actually even show you how I missed out on a considerable amount of money by looking at my stats as well. And again, you get to learn from my mistakes, okay? Now, in terms of Kapow course so far, with the addition of the back-end training and management system here, the total value is $31,482. Now, I want you set up for success, royally set up for success. Allison literally just plugged and played exactly what I told her to do. She actually even went live on her course with some of my content still in it, but she still made $26,000 in her launch. Okay, just by following what it is that I'll teach you, okay? So you're also going to get the Social Monkey Business Funnel. This is the funnel that Allison used to make that $26,000 initially. You get absolutely everything there. Okay, so you get full access to Kapow course, you get the Kapow Life course, you also get the $1 Million Coaching and coaching system there, you get the testimonial training and request system, right, to get those people raving about you, and then you can leverage their results. Okay, you can even use retargeting advertising with those people. Here we've got the joint venture acquisition system. On top of this, you've got the back-end training and management system, and the Social Monkey Business $1 Million Funnel. Okay, so the total value here is $47,047 or $479. And on top of that, I want to make sure that you are royally set for success, right? There is not one person left behind. That's my philosophy. Not one person is left behind, okay? So on top of this, I'm going to make sure that you are royally looked after over in an exclusive Facebook group. Okay, you can ask questions, you can get feedback, you can meet up in your local area, you can have monthly. I actually put together monthly mastermind calls in there as well, right? and it's absolutely phenomenal. It is one of the best groups ever, and I learned from Social Monkey Business how to put together a group, how to nurture the group, how to get the group fighting for you as well. There are people, honestly, because of the way that I've set up the Social Monkey Business group and the Kapow course group and the Insta Social Secrets groups, there is a way that people actually fight for me now. If somebody writes something stupid on one of my Facebook ads, my community comes in now and basically says, oh, you're a complete idiot. Like Allison basically just came in here and said, hey, Liz is the real deal. Do you know why? I've looked after Allison, right? So there are things that I show you how to do to make sure that you're set up for royal success, okay? So what you're going to get as part of Kapow course is you're going to get absolutely everything there. There is actually more in the course as well, but I don't want to bombard you today. And it is all step by step. It is all over the shoulder. It is all done with love. It is all done with care. And it is all done with the intention of helping you live your life in the way that you want to live your life. Ultimately, this is about freedom, okay? So the total value there is $48,643. Now, what I want you to do is be really honest with yourself. Like, be really, really, really honest with yourself. What are just 15 course sales worth to you? Okay, what are just 15 course sales worth to you, right? We have 7,125 million billion people on the planet, whatever it is, right? 7.125 billion people on the planet. And out of those people, right, let's just think about this for a second. With Social Monkey Business, my course was $997, and it is currently $997. So $997 times 15 is $14,955 in sales. That's just 15 sales. Is 14 grand, nearly 15 grand, right? And then with Insta Social Secrets, right, it is it was a 497 product times 15 is 7,455 people. Now, out of the billions of people on the world, right, it's freaking easy. If you've got the right system, if you've got the right solution, it's easy to get people to buy your course as long as you set it up the right way, and I'm going to teach you how to do that. Now, would it make sense for me to charge $3,500 for this course, knowing that it's $48,000 worth of value? And I want to show you something. Just ask yourself this. If your course is going to be like $497, right, I actually want to walk you through this, okay? So if your course is going to be $497 times 15, right, we've got $7,455 in sales minus, if Kapow course was going to be $3,500, your profit is still $3,095. Now, on top of this, if we actually put your course up to $997, your course sales would be $14,000. Kapow course, if it was going to be $3,500, your profit is then $11,000. Now, either way, it's at least a 50% ROI for you. Now, I hope you get that I give a crap. I really, really do, because it's kind of like saying, even if you really, really, really suck at this, you're still going to do way more in sales than what the course costs.